No, please. This time is gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me, okay?
Welcome to MojoPlays, where today we'll be taking a look at 10 video game villain plans that didn't quite make sense in the long run. Before we get started, we post new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos. The Enclave, Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, the Enclave's master plan involves purifying the Capital Wasteland by releasing a modified FEV virus through Project Purity. Their logic? Kill everyone who's mutated, which is nearly everyone, leaving practically no one left to rule.
All right! Yeah! We sure showed those mutants, didn't we?
Making matters worse, their internal drama between Colonel Autumn and President Eden further sabotages their goals. The Enclave's confused ambition shows they're less a government in exile and more a Saturday morning cartoon villain club whose plan essentially boils down to destroying humanity to save it. You can't rebuild civilization if you've conveniently exterminated its entire population first. Abby, The Last of Us Part 2.
Stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
Revenge can blind anyone, and Abby's mission against Joel in The Last of Us Part 2 is no different. Initially justified by the killing of her father, Abby's brutal murder of Joel triggers endless violence. Yet later down the line, despite numerous opportunities, she inexplicably spares Ellie, who clearly wants her dead.
We let you both live, and you wasted it.
Abby's inconsistent mercy leads to further tragedy and chaos. Her entire revenge mission spirals into pointless bloodshed, proving that revenge narratives often make villains out of everyone. Abby embodies the confusion of someone who thought killing Joel would fix everything, only to realize too late that revenge is just like trying to extinguish a fire with gasoline.
Abby.
Wheatley, Portal 2. Portal 2's lovable moron sphere becomes an unstable mess after seizing control of Aperture Science. Initially intending to improve things, Wheatley quickly spirals into incompetence, nearly blowing up the facility. His plan to outperform GLaDOS collapses hilariously, highlighting how dangerous unchecked stupidity can be. You almost kind of feel bad for the guy with how out of control things get once he's in power, until you start to get annoyed at the multiple attempts he tries to take your life. Wheatley's inability to grasp even basic consequences makes his villainy feel less sinister and more like a comedic sketch gone wrong, demonstrating why moronic spheres should never be allowed near control rooms.
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me, grab me, grab me, grab me!
Vas Montenegro, Far Cry 3.
That is crazy. I like this phone.
In Far Cry 3, chaos has a face, and that face belongs to Vas Montenegro. Thriving on chaos without any coherent end goal, Vas repeatedly kidnaps and releases Jason Brody, actions that serve no strategic purpose besides showcasing his warped view of insanity.
Run, Forrest! Run!
His random acts of violence and cryptic rants suggest he's more interested in philosophical speeches than actual criminal enterprise. Ultimately, his lack of coherent planning makes him utterly terrifying yet totally ineffective, turning a potentially feared villain into just another unstable pirate who enjoys self-sabotaging his own grand plans.
Are you enjoying my sister's company? Huh? She's gonna make a warrior out of you.
Liquid Snake, Metal Gear Solid.
Liquid Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
The entire plot of Metal Gear Solid centers around the bizarre insecurities of the antagonist Liquid Snake, a man obsessed with proving he inherited inferior genes compared to Solid Snake, despite both being identical clones. His elaborate scheme to trigger global war via Metal Gear Rex paradoxically involves repeatedly trying to kill Snake before he can even fulfill his role.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes.
Liquid's insecurity-driven plot is more self-defeating than strategic, showing that irrational hatred combined with flawed genetic theory is probably not the best foundation for world domination, or anything else for that matter. Dr. Eggman, Sonic Adventure.
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted.
Imagine giving steroids to an angry gorilla, hoping it'll calmly sit through tea time afterward. That's basically Dr. Eggman's strategy in Sonic Adventure. Releasing Chaos, who's an uncontrollable monster, Eggman believes he can harness its power to rule the world. Predictably, Chaos quickly spirals out of control, nearly destroying everything. Eggman's brilliant idea to continuously feed Chaos more Chaos Emeralds until it becomes unstoppable highlights his constant short-sightedness. Repeatedly trusting chaotic entities to play along nicely showcases Eggman as a villain whose scientific genius is continually undercut by plans so absurd they might as well be drawn in crayon.
Terrible. Chaos is what?
Zinyak, Saints Row 4.
Of your reality. I build what I want. I destroy what I want.
When the leader of the Zin Empire invades Earth, you'd think he'd just conquer humanity and call it a day. Instead, Zinyak captures the boss and the Saints, then traps them in elaborate virtual simulations designed to break their spirits after destroying the Earth. But why all the theatrics?
Fighting back is pointless, my friend.
Zinyak already had the technology and power to control the planet, yet he spends most of his time taunting the Saints with bizarre challenges, musical numbers, and pop culture references. Rather than efficient domination, his entire scheme feels more like a convoluted game for his own amusement than a logical plan for galactic rule.
Human arrogance. Is there anything more charming?
The Illusive Man, Mass Effect 3.
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power.
Attempting to control entities known explicitly for brainwashing and destruction is fundamentally flawed. Yet, this is exactly what the Illusive Man tries in Mass Effect 3. Believing he alone can harness the Reaper's immense power, he willingly subjects himself to indoctrination. I think we all know how well this plan turned out.
I'm in control. No one is telling me what to do.
Listen to yourself.
Predictably, he becomes a Reaper puppet, sabotaging humanity's chance of survival rather than securing it. His delusional belief in his superiority blinds him to basic logic, transforming him from shadowy mastermind into a tragic cautionary tale about ego and hubris.
They're too strong.
You're stronger. Don't let them win.
Albert Wesker, Resident Evil 5.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris.
In Resident Evil 5, Albert Wesker envisions a new world shaped by his twisted idea of forced evolution. Convinced that only the strongest should survive, he plans to unleash the Ouroboros virus globally, expecting it to purge the weak and leave behind a superior breed. What he fails to consider is that the virus is far more lethal than selective. It kills nearly everyone and mutates survivors into monstrous abominations. Wesker's logic is fatally flawed, highlighting the depths of his god complex. Rather than guiding humanity's next step, he's really just clearing the board for a lonely kingdom of mutants.
For missile deployment, Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere.
Handsome Jack, Borderlands 2.
that saying? Don't pick a fight with a man with nothing left to lose.
Handsome Jack sees himself as the savior of Pandora, a misunderstood genius destined to bring order to a chaotic world. Unfortunately, his version of order includes mass murder, brutal dictatorship, and using his own daughter Angel as a glorified power source. Jack talks like a hero, but acts like a Saturday morning cartoon villain with better PR.
Bus Stallion! Here you go! Bus Stallion!
His plan to open the vault and unleash a warrior he thinks he can control is built on arrogance and blind spots. The more he tries to save the planet, the more he tears it apart, proving that the biggest threat to Pandora is Handsome Jack.
So,
which one of these nonsensical villain plans left you scratching your head in confusion? Let us know in the comments.
It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of... Actually, I'll go get it. Bus Stallion! Here you go! Bus Stallion!